Forethought and Consequences, a follow-up. This is a follow-up from my previous piece, Forethought and Consequences, which is from the angle of hyperphantasia and aphantasia. I now find myself giving it thought again, since we the many find ourselves being dictated to by the few, in a rather haphazard way. And there are two ways to look at it. Incompetence, meaning they have no idea what they are doing and have no concern for what happens after. Or they are severely corrupt and are well aware of what will occur and what that might be. I really did believe until a few years ago that everyone could think things through properly, especially people in decision-making roles. I have been grossly mistaken. Not everyone does in fact have the ability to plan out future scenarios mentally, or even acknowledge or understand the forethought that goes into them, and the consequences that are considered along the way. This was proven to me way before this recent episode unfolded, and what often may have been overlooked as just being careless or thoughtless behaviour could in fact just be ignorance or inability to see the outcome of their actions. They really didn't think ahead to what may occur from their words or actions, because they can't and therefore don't foresee that as a possible outcome. This is where it seems that the people in charge of presenting information and making decisions are lacking in this ability. I have been using predictive modelling my entire life, but the human version, which uses your brain and factors in variables as necessary and can adapt to new information, upgrade and revise the data as needed to predict the range of possible outcomes. And as part of the data yourself, you are able to change the outcome if so desired. As I understand it, we are using computer modelling programs to construct our society currently, and basing important regulations on it which affect people's lives. It would appear to me that we are running a much slower version of that, where a human has invented a program to model in the same way, but will only be as good as its programmer and the data it has access to, and cannot think on its feet or factor in anything new without it being input from the human. And that's where we have the problem, clearly for all to see, which isn't a theory. It has been proven time and time again. The computer models and those behind them have been wrong. And those with a faster, more competent inbuilt modelling system are having to just sit and painfully watch the slowness at which we now operate. Surely we could be utilising these inventions in a more effective manner, if we are to be at the whim of them. But on a more interactive level, people's inability to view the consequences of decisions being made around them and for them is alarming. It's more than a lack of vision and imagination. It's as if general reasoning is also missing. So I have to question, was it there to begin with? Is there a certain amount of life you can indeed go through without requiring the need to think things through or consider what will come of it? When people say they are disappointed to see so many complying and not caring about their freedom and future being taken away, is it perhaps their expectation of people was misplaced? We just presumed people cared, or thought things through, or were able to reason, and until faced with something to expose those differences, we didn't see them. But it turns out they are very important in the bigger scheme of things. Nearly all of the consequences I saw coming have unfolded already, so I will definitely continue to follow my own thoughts in this, and try and stay on top of the strange things that appear to be coming for the next few years.